Good morning, everybody. Sherman here with Mutual Omaha. I'm the host of Guest in the West. It's a collaboration between Now Media Studios, which we're in here today. Of course, we want to thank Now Media for opening up, still continuing to serve all the needs of the businesses and companies out there, and during these essential times, these very crucial moments that we're going through as an economy. And so really appreciate Juan and his team here in producing the show on a weekly basis. Also want to thank Devin and Karina over at the Houston West Chamber of Commerce, who are really the backbone behind the organization. Here we're highlighting a lot of the members that exist within the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. At the same time, we've opened it up. We know we're in unprecedented times, and so we wanted to be able to make sure that we gave an opportunity to hear from other people who are not a part of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. And so we are excited about the lineup that we have today. As a reminder, we are focused on making sure that we bring you the relevant information of the various businesses and contributors to our Houston community. And so we are grateful for all those that come in and are continuing to work and serve others, particularly during this time period. We know that we're in really some unprecedented times. It's unique out there. I know a lot of people are struggling financially, economically, physically, emotionally, even spiritually. And so I know it's a very tough time for a lot of people. So remember the old hashtag Houston Strong. That's exactly kind of who we are. I saw HEB came out with the hashtag Texans helping Texans. And I think that's an important thing to be able to think about, that we're not, although we feel alone in this, that we're all in this together. And if we can rally together in support of each other and seeing how we can help each other grow and develop, then we'll be able to really focus on that adage of that a rising tide raises all boats. And so want to be able to remind people that NowMedia Radio.com has the archive. So if you're missing an episode, you're wanting to see some other hosts, there's a lot of bilingual content, Spanish and English. You can check out this episode, Guest in the West, every day at 11 o'clock. So the NowMediaRadio.com website is available 24/7. Now, the safety of it, if you go onto the website, is you'll be able to see the audio format. We know that many of you are commuting out there and listening to this show, and so you can be safe just to listen to the audio. At the same time, if you are more of a visual person, go out and check the website, and then you'll be able to click on right below the audio form. You can click on the play, and it'll show you the video, and you can see all the grandeur that the studio can bring together. And that's the beauty of technology right now, is that we're able to broadcast and distribute this in a multitude of different mediums. And so we're excited about being able to offer that to all our listeners out there and viewers. And we're extremely grateful for Now Media and all the hard work that they're doing to be able to make this available to all those out in our community. The other thing is that if you want to be a guest here on the Houston West Chamber of Commerce and as a Guest in the West show, you want to go out to their website, hwcoc.org, and you can check out the various events. All of them are happening virtual right now. At the same time, you can reach out to Devin Wagner at events@hwcoc.org, and you can schedule some time to be a guest on the Guest in the West. Now, in today's stay-at-home orders, and it's opening up a little bit, we're doing majority of this via Skype. And so as long as you have a Skype username, we can have you come in on the show, so to speak. You're not actually coming in here into the studio, although we do have a couple of business owners in later on today that are going to be here in person. And so we're excited to be able to have them in with us. I saw them in the studio earlier. Masks on, everybody. This is going to be somewhat of the new norm here. And so make sure that if you're out and about in Harris County, that it's really protecting others. I think a lot of times that we get caught up in this idea that it's only for ourselves. Hey, I'm healthy, I'm vibrant, I don't have any health issues. But guess what? We're trying to protect those that we don't know if they have any health issues, and that's who we're ultimately concerned about. And so as you wear a mask, think about that. It's not only for the safety of yourself, but more so the safety of others, and hopefully that we can really flatten the curve of the spreading of coronavirus, COVID-19. And so really excited, folks, for the lineup that we have here today. Really am excited as well, that we're coming on several months, a few months actually, of this Guest in the West show, this brainchild that I had many months ago, and was able to convince the Houston West Chamber of Commerce to have a look at being able to provide this value to the members, and they of course saw the opportunity that we could be able to align this with their vision that they're in business for business. And we're excited that we were able to find an amazing media partner, Juan and his team here at Now Media, that opened up the studio and allowed us to be able to go on. So we have our first guest, Matthew Paul. He can help out a lot of people during this time. And so I'm excited to bring him on, and he can share with us his story and how he's helping people in our community. Matthew, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sherman. So good to be with you this morning.
For those people that might not know who you are, Matthew, why don't you introduce yourself and share your story a little bit?
Well, my name is Matthew Paul. I am the money finder in your life. I'm a financial coach. We don't sell any products, but we sit with you and try to create a budget for you and track your expenses so you know exactly where the money is going. And that helps you change your behavior so you can pay off your debt, attain marital peace and financial peace. And that's exactly what we do.
And so right now, Matthew, are you finding it a very busy time with some of the struggles that people are finding right now, given the stay-at-home orders, furloughs, and things of that nature?
Absolutely, Sherman. You know, if you look at the Houston market in specific, we lost jobs mainly because of COVID, and on the top, we have this oil crisis. So people are losing their jobs. The families are stressed. Couples are starting to fight about money. There's a lot of instability in the household, and so a lot of people are calling us, and we are trying to sit with them and try to put a structure around their finances so they can pay off their debt and get ahead of this game.
And what has you so passionate about this type of work, Matthew?
Oh, this comes from our own life. You know, I'm an immigrant. I came to this country, and in 48 hours I landed. I ended up having $20, and you know, just like any other immigrant life, we try to work hard and try to make money. But when I made money, I didn't know how to manage it, and soon I got into debt. I bought 2 brand new cars and a brand new house. But disaster struck us in 2006. In a span of 3 years, I lost my father, my son, and eventually I had to sell my house at a loss. And that all culminated into this a lack of peace in our family. It was high tension between my wife and I, and we decided that this is not the way to live. So we decided to change. We changed our behavior. We started tracking our expenses, and eventually we became completely debt-free. And then God gave us a desire to go and help other people.
That's amazing, Matthew. So for you, you had a personal experience where you went through a really difficult time, and you were able to turn that and offer that help to others. So you're completely empathetic to what people might be going through right now.
You know what? Every time somebody calls me, or when I sit with a couple and they say that, you know what, creditors are calling me, I owe this bill. It is very personal for me, because I know that feeling. When somebody calls you, I know that. When the hospital starts sending you bills, I know that. And so every time I sit with people, even if after all these years, I go back to my story and I see myself in that picture, and that's what helps me to be effective in changing people's lives.
So it sounds like not only are you a financial coach, sounds like you're a little bit of a therapist at times.
Well, you know what? There are no areas where money does not touch. You are a therapist. You are a referee in the boxing ring. You are a kids trainer. You are everything when it comes to money.
Now, at this particular time, Matthew, how can people get in touch with you? Especially if, let's say, I'm listening to you in the podcast format or on the radio. How can I reach out to you and the team?
Well, you just go to our website, www.themayana.com. It's TheMayanah, themayana.com. Or you can call us at 281-435-1888. It's 281-435-1888. Give us a call. Go to our website. And Sherman, because of everything that's going on right now with this COVID-19, and we wanted to reach out more people and help, we are offering free consultations. So there's no cost, none of those things. We just want to sit with you and help you. So go to the website and go and schedule free sessions.
Great. So if someone reaches out to you, there's not going to be a big sales pitch on trying to squeeze them into working with you guys.
Yeah, so basically what we do is the very first time somebody called, if they have a budget, we will go through that and make sure that enough changes are made. If somebody does not have a budget, we will sit with them and try to create a straw man so that they can go and work from there. And after that, if they want to work with us, obviously that's their choice, but there is no commitment, none of those things. After the free session, they are free to go.
Wonderful. And so as people work with you, I think one of the concerns is that it's going to cost me more money to get out of debt if I use you and a service like what you guys provide.
Well, that is not true. So I'll tell you why. So when people start tracking their expenses, when somebody has an accountability partner, what happens is that they tend to spend less. Now, let me ask you this. Those people who are listening to me today, you have any idea how much interest are you paying on your credit cards? If you're paying 25%, 28%, and the very sheer reason that you can bring it down to 5, 6, 7%, you are saving money right there. And when we go through every single bill on your budget, we try to see how to reduce your expenses. So 99% of the people will actually save money by working with a financial coach rather than not doing it.
That's amazing. So it's really helping people really understand their money and kind of what to really do about getting out of the hole they might have dug themselves into.
Yeah, so Sherman, I always say that if something is not working, try something else. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result, right? So my suggestion is that if something is not working, give it a shot, try something else, and if it works, great. If not, hey, there are no regrets.
Now, there's a lot of different titles out there, Matthew, financial coach, financial advisors, consultants, agents. Do you guys sell anything outside of the products, just the help that you give on debt recovery?
Well, that's a great question, Sherman. There's a lot of confusion about who is a financial coach versus who is a financial advisor. Financial coaches, especially I'm with Dave Ramsey, financial coaches with Dave Ramsey do not sell any financial products. We don't sell investments. We don't sell insurance. We just refer you to people that you like, or if we don't know anybody, we will refer to people that we trust, but we don't sell any products. Our only intention is to sit with you and create a structure in your life so you can take control of your money.
So you're really in the business of helping and negotiating people to get to a much healthier financial standing.
Correct. So we have a PhD in yelling and screaming. So we yell and scream at people so they can spend less than what they make and eventually pay off their debt. Some people, they are very scared to call the creditors. So they get threatened. And so basically we will be on the call with them, trying to be talking for them and trying to educate them so that, they can take control over the money too.
Absolutely wonderful, Matthew. I really appreciate you taking the time this morning to share with us. And again, remind the folks that are listening online and maybe even watching this, how can they reach out to your website and phone number? What is that again?
The phone number is 281-435-1888. It's 281-435-1888. And the website is TheMayanah, MAYANAH, TheMayanah.com. And as you go to our website, you can see right up there, schedule free consultation. That's where I want you to go and click on to schedule the free appointments.
Wonderful. So final thoughts here, Matthew. What would your advice be to folks out there right now?
This is not the first time that we have seen an economic crash. We have seen that in 2008. We have seen that in 2001. And we have seen that in 87. You know what? This will pass. We will get over this and we will come ahead of this whole game. However, if you can take the right steps now, when we go back, you won't have the same life as you had before COVID. And this should be a wake-up call for every single family, including mine, to realign our lives, to look at what is important in our life, spend more time with the family, take control of your personal finance, and have a goal for your life and as well as for your financial life.
Wonderful. Really appreciate you coming on the show. And I know that, Matthew, I know that you're not a member of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce, but what do you know about the Houston West Chamber of Commerce?
I've been there a couple of times. I've attended a couple of rise and grind meetings. I know several people that come to Houston West Chamber of Commerce, and one of these days I'm looking forward to be part of that one.
All right. Well, definitely looking forward to you being a member one day. So again, folks, we're going to take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsor. We're thankful for Matthew and all the work that you and the team are doing over there. You can check them out, the website, the Mayana.
Or you can also go to christianfinancialcoaching.com.
Okay. Wonderful. And so the website again was TheMayANAH.com. And feel free, you heard it there, free consultation, just to be able to reach out and make sure that you can get your own financial house in order. Thank you very much, Matthew, for coming on the show.
You're very welcome, Sherman. So nice to come over here and talk to you.
All right, everybody. We're going to take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsor.
In this digital age, conventional business cards are a thing of the past. In fact, most people lose them in minutes of having received them. The NowMedia Video Business Card is recorded with cutting-edge technology designed to be sent out quickly and easily using your smartphone. It features your contact information, summary of all your company's products and services, as well as giving you a fresh and innovative look. Hundreds of companies are already seeing the difference. Call us at 832-384-9588.
Imagine doing the activities you enjoy most with your family without feeling any pain. Did you have a car accident or a work injury and need help immediately to recover mobility? Dr. Smart has helped more than 10,000 patients live healthy and pain-free through chiropractic care and family medicine. Her personalized care caters to the medical needs of her patients. During her more than 20 years of experience, Dr. Smart has obtained her chiropractic degree and is also a family nurse practitioner. Her combined chiropractic care and family practice medicine will address all your healthcare needs. Call today for a consultation at 281-920-9022 or visit www.smartspineandjoint.com and allow Dr. Smart to make a positive and lasting change in your life.
Hello, I'm Francisco Sanchez, Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for Harris County. April 1st is National Census Day, and it has never been easier to respond on your own, whether online, over the phone, or by mail, all while maintaining social distance and without having to meet a census taker. By being counted in the 2020 census, you will help determine funding for emergency services that are critical to helping us respond to COVID-19 and other disasters like flooding and hurricanes. We all count, and we all get to shape our future by participating in the 2020 census. You have until August 14th to participate, but don't wait. Do it today. Visit 2020census.gov for more information.
Scarlett Horton. You may remember me from the morning news. At Beta World, our goal is to support small business owners with the resources they need to grow their companies without the burden of long-term contracts and expensive pricing. Beta World has locations in Houston and the Katy areas, equipped with top-level facilities, which include working shared spaces, ultra-high-speed internet, bilingual virtual assistant services, business center, conference, events, and training rooms with the latest audiovisual equipment. Additionally, Beta World has partnered with top quality vendors to offer their members with the services they need, such as accounting and bookkeeping, marketing, sales and business development, business consulting, and also funding. At the same time, Beta World sponsors networking events so business owners get new businesses. All of that starting at $8 a day. Call us today at 281-944-9116 or visit us at www.betaworldgroup.com to arrange a tour and to discuss your company needs. Beta World, let us be a part of your success.
Hartman here from Mutual Omaha, host of the Guest in the West show. Again, welcome back. Really grateful for Matthew, Paul, and him coming out and sharing all the great things that they're doing as the team and helping people get back to financial footing. And so I'd say during this particular time, if you find yourself in some financial difficulty, best make a reach out to him and his team. As you heard it there, is free consultation. Want to be able to remind folks, the NowMedia Radio.com website is up and live. It's available 24/7. This specific show, Guests in the West, shows every single day at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So you're going to, if you miss any previous episodes, feel free to check it out. At the same time, you can split it between listening to audio if you're in your commute or you're out for a run, or if you want to watch the video format, it's right below that, and you can press the play and you can see the video. So we're excited that we're able to offer that to all our viewers and listeners here. At the same time, folks, I want to be able to let you know that if you want to be a guest on the West, a guest on the Guest in the West show, reach out to Devin at events@hwcoc.org, and she'll be able to set you up. We're going to be able to have another guest on. We're excited to hear from her, Rhonda Cook, and I hear that she's available via Skype. So, Rhonda, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am Rhonda Cook, and I'm the founder and CEO of Pure Speed Lightwave, PS Lightwave for short. We're a telecommunications company here in West Houston, and I'm proud to be joining you this morning.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it. So, Rhonda, tell us a little bit about your story of you and how you got started.
Well, as a native Houstonian, I've been involved in the telecommunications industry here in Houston for many, many years, more years than I'd like to count. In 2010, I founded PS Lightwave, along with a number of really committed, passionate, talented people. Our goal, our purpose at that time, was to establish our company as the customer-focused telecommunications company for the greater Houston area. A lot of companies, they tout their customer service, and it's almost something that is like trite, that everybody says it, but words are one thing, but actions speak a lot louder than words. And we strive every day to live that. One of the ways that I think is critical in creating a customer-focused company is to start with your employees. That's what we do at PS Lightwave. We really put an emphasis on the way that our customers, our employees are treated, and how you treat your employees has a direct reflection on how your employees feel about the work that they're performing and how they support your customers. So several years ago, I started meeting with small groups of employees, just having casual conversations, talking about what we do, how we exemplify ourselves at our best, what defines us as a group of people. And through that process of these discussions and anecdotal stories and words that kept bubbling up, we formulated our core values, which are growth, respect, integrity, and trust. We created an acronym, GRIT, which we have a logo that we created that is something that we use very, very frequently on our printed materials. Every new employee gets a T-shirt with the logo on it. As you see there, I see you're pulling up our website. We also have been awarded Houston's Top Workplace Award from the Houston Chronicle, which is conducted through anonymous employee surveys. So that's a distinction I'm really proud of. But all of these things that we do in making our core values a central part of how we run the business, from how we hire, how we reward, recognize, and hold our employees accountable. That's a direct reflection on the quality of the services that we provide and the trust that we are able to build with our customers.
That's amazing. And so what are some of the services that you and your team offer to customers?
Well, we are a facilities-based fiber optic company. So that means that we own and we operate our own fiber optic network. And it's over 1,500 miles, linear miles, in 7 counties in and around Houston. So we touch over 1,400 buildings, different sites here in town. And the services that we offer are primarily internet, data circuits, Ethernet data circuits, and various voice services, telephony, voice over IP services. And the customers that we work with are all business customers. They break into 3 different categories. There's the enterprise customers, everything from small companies with maybe just a handful of employees to Fortune 100 companies that have multiple sites that we connect to. We also play a major role in providing services to government entities, both municipalities, cities, counties in our area, and school districts. We provide services to over 30 school districts here in the Houston area. So we're supporting more than 1 million students. That's something I'm really proud of. And we also provide wholesale telecommunications carrier services. So that means services for companies that provide cell phone services, or maybe they're a telecommunications company that doesn't have much of a presence here in Houston. And we're able to provide their what's called the last mile to come into Houston. So they may have customers that are in other cities that need to connect to offices here in the Houston area. So we facilitate that as well.
Wonderful. So really touching a lot of the different sectors out there. And you and your team, how are you guys dealing with the whole stay-at-home orders? I know obviously being in telecommunications, you're definitely an essential business.
Yes, we are an essential business. And, we being in Houston, of course, we all have had to contend with other crises. Typically, it's hurricanes that we're facing as a community together. But of course, this is different. We've never had anything quite like it. But the disaster recovery planning that we have employed for other types of disasters has really helped us tremendously through this process that we're still going through. And we were able to start preparing using our disaster recovery plan early in the process. We started meeting internally and making contingency plans. And as we actually had in our building, we had 4 cases that were confirmed. So at that point, when the first one occurred, we moved all of our office personnel to working remotely, which we're still doing at this time. We have all of our field personnel who are certainly employing all of the measures that are recommended, all the personal protection equipment and sanitation supplies and masks and all of that. So we're able to continue our work. And, we recognize that not all of our customers are as fortunate to be able to adapt under these circumstances. So, we have been extending grace to those customers who need some time to get back on their feet. And we're not suspending service. Goodness knows everyone needs internet services these days. We recognize that as a critical lifeline that every business and every individual, as that is concerned, really is depending on. So, we're trying to work with our customers as well, but we're providing the same level of customer service that we were prior to the time that the stay-at-home orders went into place, and we're continuing to meet all of our standards that we did working in the office. Those are still measured weekly, and we haven't dropped the ball on anything.
Sounds like you've adjusted real well. This has been fantastic that you guys have been able to be so nimble during this time period. And it makes sense. It sounds like, Rhonda, you've created an amazing culture focus on employees. And if you take care of those employees, they'll take care of your clients.
Yes.
We'll appreciate you coming on the show. Last final thoughts from you as you are sharing with the audience.
Well, what we do is, we provide a level of reliability and responsiveness that we feel like is second to none. So if that is a driver for other businesses in the community, whether you're making a move, expanding your business, needing to go to a data center, whatever the reasons that you need to look for a telecommunications provider, we're here for you, and we are located in West Houston. We like to support our other businesses in the area, and look forward to the time that we're fully back in our offices there. So we like to, create a sense of community. Houston is a huge city, of course, and I've seen it grown so much during my lifetime here. But it is made up of small communities within our big city. And it's important that we, help take care of each other and support each other's businesses. So if anyone would like to get in touch with us, our main number is 832-615-8000. And you can also reach us on our website at pslightwave.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Rhonda, for coming on the show and sharing your story. We're going to break for a commercial break here and hear a word from our sponsor. And so thanks again, Rhonda.
Thank you.
In this digital age, conventional business cards are a thing of the past. In fact, most people lose them in minutes of having received them. The NowMedia Video Business Card is recorded with cutting-edge technology designed to be sent out quickly and easily using your smartphone. It features your contact information, summary of all your company's products and services, as well as giving you a fresh and innovative look. Hundreds of companies are already seeing the difference. Call us at 832-384-9588.
Imagine doing the activities you enjoy most with your family without feeling any pain. Did you have a car accident or a work injury and need help immediately to recover mobility? Dr. Smart has helped more than 10,000 patients live healthy and pain-free through chiropractic care and family medicine. Her personalized care caters to the medical needs of her patients. During her more than 20 years of experience, Dr. Smart has obtained her chiropractic degree and is also a family nurse practitioner. Her combined chiropractic care and family practice medicine will address all your healthcare needs. Call today for a consultation at 281-920-9022 or visit www.smartspineandjoint.com and allow Dr. Smart to make a positive and lasting change in your life.
Hello, I'm Francisco Sanchez, Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for Harris County. April 1st is National Census Day, and it has never been easier to respond on your own, whether online, over the phone, or by mail, all while maintaining social distance and without having to meet a census taker. By being counted in the 2020 census, you will help determine funding for emergency services that are critical to helping us respond to COVID-19 and other disasters like flooding and hurricanes. We all count, and we all get to shape our future by participating in the 2020 census. You have until August 14th to participate, but don't wait. Do it today. Visit 2020census.gov for more information.
Scarlett Horton. You may remember me from the morning news. At Beta World, our goal is to support small business owners with the resources they need to grow their companies without the burden of long-term contracts and expensive pricing. Beta World has locations in Houston and the Katy areas, equipped with top-level facilities, which include working shared spaces, ultra-high-speed internet, bilingual virtual assistant services, business center, conference, events, and training rooms with the latest audiovisual equipment. Additionally, Beta World has partnered with top quality vendors to offer their members with the services they need, such as accounting and bookkeeping, marketing, sales and business development, business consulting, and also funding. At the same time, Beta World sponsors networking events so business owners get new businesses. All of that starting at $8 a day. Call us today at 281-944-9116 or visit us at www.betaworldgroup.com to arrange a tour and to discuss your company needs. Beta World, let us be a part of your success.
Welcome back, everybody. Sherman here with Mutual Omaha. Welcome back to Guest in the West show. We have our first people that are in the studio. I'm so excited about this to actually talk to someone right here live, right next to each other. Now, just so you know, social distancing, they are that far away. So the camera can make it look a little bit close. We are far away. So really want to be able to welcome Becky and Susie here on the show. Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure, we love it.
All right, so for a lot of the audience that might not know who you guys are, I want you to introduce yourselves and share us a little bit of your story.
Hi, I'm Susie Hartgrove. This is my partner, Becky Myers, and we are with My Heart Communications. We're a full-service public relations communications firm, and we basically just apply good old-fashioned business sense to help you with your messaging, your content, tell your story so you can bring in additional customers, and become known for what you do. And at My Heart Communications, we like to say we communicate with heart.
I love that. So tell me, how did you guys get started then in the business?
Well, Susie and I both have backgrounds in public relations, government relations, all sorts of things, and we've known each other for a long time. And when we came together, it was our love for just Houston business and helping our local community and businesses grow. And we got together one day and said, hey, let's make a go of this. Yeah. And we've been at it just about 4 years now.
All right.
together.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And so if someone wants to sit down and have a conversation with you guys, first off, for those that are maybe listening in the podcast format, how can they reach out to you, T?
Sure. They can find us at info@myheartcom.com or go to our website, myheartcommunications.com. Or if there's a phone number on that site, they can reach out that way. And give us a call and we'll sit down, or you virtually sit down and have a conversation with them.
Right, and just to clarify, it's My Heart, MYHART,
Okay.
COMM.
Gotcha. HART, not the not
Right.
HER. HEART? Yes.
That's Myers Hartgrove, so
Okay.
My Heart.
I'm just getting a word. We're gonna take a quick commercial break to be able to make sure that we have all the technology set up correctly. So let's just take a quick word from our sponsor. We'll be right back, everybody. Okay, something was.
In this digital age, conventional business
Yes,
cards
it was-
are a thing of the past. In fact, most people lose them in minutes of having received them. The NowMedia Video Business Card is recorded with cutting-edge technology designed to be sent out quickly and easily using your smartphone. It features your contact information, summary of all your company's products and services, as well as giving you a fresh and innovative look. Hundreds of companies are already seeing the difference. Call us at 832-384-9588.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Testing.
Imagine doing the activities you enjoy most with your family without feeling any pain. Did you have a car accident or a work injury and need help immediately to recover mobility? Dr. Smart has helped more than 10,000 patients live healthy and pain-free through chiropractic care and family medicine. Her personalized care caters to the medical needs of her patients. During her more than 20 years of experience, Dr. Smart has obtained her chiropractic degree and is also a family nurse practitioner. Her combined chiropractic care and family practice medicine will address all your healthcare needs. Call today for a consultation at 281-920-9022 or visit www.smartspineandjoint.com and allow Dr. Smart to make a positive and lasting change in your life.
A little technical difficulties. So got the mics working. They're all hot, ready to talk. So we're back again with Susie and Becky. And you were just telling us in the audience that heart. So if I go to the website, how do I spell that out?
It's MYHARTCOMM.
Communications.
UN.
Communications, My Heart,
Communications,
but
yes.
it's MYHART.
Wonderful. Thanks for the clarification on that one. So as you two decided, okay, years in the industry, got a lot of experience, let's do our own thing. How does that conversation actually play itself out?
With a lot of wine.
There might have been
That's how a lot of great decisions start happening, right?
there might have been wine involved more than once.
So what did you want to do as you guys decided to start your own company? What did you want it to focus on? And obviously the heart was a really big part of the way that you wanted to communicate with prospective clients.
So Susie and I learned that we have really compatible skill sets and a very similar outlook on how we wanted to approach our business, and that we wanted to help businesses in Houston grow. And so we've been able to get out there and really put our skills to work in terms of PR. And that can mean a lot of things, but educate our clients and just get them in front of their customers to help their sales. And when we were talking about it, we just said, hey, we want to help Houston businesses because we're Texas girls at heart and we love it here. And so for us, it's about having relationships and parlaying that into success for businesses in the city.
Gotcha. And so I know a lot of different firms, as they start getting involved with like PR, sometimes it could be a little bit of, as you mentioned, maybe sales and marketing, just branding that story. Is there any particular emphasis, like written word or helping them on social media? What's kind of some of the things you guys get involved with?
Well, communication is always really critical for a business or an organization through advocacy. And so I think, more so now than ever, you have to make sure you've got the right messages, the right tone. You're looking to get them out to the right audiences. And you do that in so many different ways, through blogs, through, stories in the media, social media, could be help with your email marketing, just information on your website, how are you addressing your customers, all sorts of different ways.
And so really it's making that sure that they have a strategy for all these various ways to communicate with the public.
Absolutely. You don't want to just go out and shoot from the hip or just make up your messaging or talk about, hey, I have this widget and come buy it. Really what you want to do is get to what we like to do is really get to the nuggets of your story. What makes you special? And when we do that, that's actually what we love to do, is to say, hey, we sit down, we talk with you, we talk with people in your company, we look at your competitors, and we look at the industry that you're in as a whole and sort of say, hey, what's happening? And then we're able to take that overall story, find the nuggets, get it out there and say, hey, this widget is special and this is why. So we find that and then we put the package together, we put the messaging together so you don't have to, right? Because we know what to do. And then we go out there, we say, hey, this is why you should buy this widget and why you should buy from this customer.
So it sounds like you really help them have a real cohesive brand approach at kind of who their story and sharing that story.
Right. Well, and helping them, because they've got to find what appeals to their customers and their client. And so sometimes people just want to talk about their stuff, but they're not really thinking through, what's going to sell, what's important to their client, and what's going to make them be interested in buying something from that company or using their services, or just. In many cases, we sometimes also have some nonprofits and organizations we've worked with and help them, reach that level of appeal to their advocacy base.
I got to imagine with the time period that we're in right now, communication is crucial to every business. Is that what you're finding and working with some of your customers and clients out there?
Absolutely. And one thing that we've been talking to our clients about a lot is you still have to communicate. You need to talk to all of your stakeholders, investors, customers, employees, anybody that you might be working with. Maybe it's a supplier, vendors. And it's really important to have the right tone in your communications. And this is a really difficult time in our country. It's unheard of, our world. And so we're working with our clients to make sure that their messaging is strong, reassuring, and also still important and conveys the essence of who they are.
And so it sounds like then the communication that you're working with can be internal within the organization as well as external on what you're communicating out to the public.
Absolutely. I think when this first broke, it was employees who were the most fearful. If you think about it, as companies had to downsize, especially in certain industries, restaurants and such, there was a lot of fear around that. And if people are losing their livelihoods, then as an owner, you've got to be able to have the right tools in your messaging to talk to your employees and reassure them and let them know, how's this affecting you? And what does that mean 5 months from now, 6 months? We're going to be looking at this for the rest of the year, right? Yeah. So it's critical that you have the right language and tone.
What are some of the things that you're excited about right now, folks, that's going on over at your company? Well,
we're excited to be, we love helping people and helping people tell their stories. It really is great. We're doing one of the things we're helping with right now is we're working with Action Coach, and they're interviewing a lot of businesses. And so, and we're able to help them take the interviews and transcribe them and put them into readable language and helping them publish their newsletter. So it's kind of nice to hear about all these different small businesses and find out that they're still out there and they need business. And so anything, we can do in a small part to help make that happen is really exciting for us. And what other...
I think one of the most interesting things, Susie brought up these interviews, people are really positive when they're getting asked a question, say, what inspires you most? And they're saying, you know what, it's the solidarity of people, it's their positivity, it's attitudes, and it's about challenge of pivoting during this time. And I know pivot's the big word, right? But that's okay. People understand it. And I think I'm really encouraged by listening to these business owners or reading them and hearing them say, we're all going to get through this. And that's one thing that Susie and I have talked about, and we reassure people we talk to. Our business is stable. People who we work with and our peers are pretty stable. And so we're all out here to help and to just be part of this recovery, if you will, or new paradigm.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a great way to describe it, that there's just a shift on what we're doing, and it might be who we're targeting as our ultimate clients, but it also might be that message, that story, what we're telling it. It might be telling employees that we're safe to work at again, right? Where that might not have needed to be a message 5 years ago or even 6 months ago.
Right.
We just came into the office. That's how it was.
Exactly.
And so as you're working with Action Coach, who's a strong collaborator with the Houston West Chamber of Commerce, what made you decide to be able to do that and help them out in sharing that message where you're really just sharing the great stories of businesses that are still in business in Houston?
Well, they've been talking to a lot of businesses to help them out and to help promote them through their own newsletter and their database. So they needed some help just getting through all the interviews so they could get them published. And we're thrilled to be able to help with that, like I said, and just really get stories out there. One of the other things I want to say is that, you talk about employees being able to come back to work safely. The other thing is, if you're a homeowner or you need to buy something, a lot of these businesses are making themselves very safe to come back in. Maybe they're painters, plumbers, these essential services that you're going to need in your home. The other thing is, maybe you're sitting around your home like, hey, I want to remodel, or I'm going to paint that wall. And so, you know what? All these companies are ready to come in and help you safely. And they're taking all the precautions and then some.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. So final thoughts. What are some of the things that you're excited about that's going on?
Well, one of the things that I think we would like to offer to people who are maybe listening to this podcast is if you're listening and you're interested, we'll offer you a free 1-hour strategy session, guaranteed to come away with at least 2 to 3 tips on what you can do with your business. Should you decide to hire us, we'll offer you a 10% discount if you mention Guest in the West.
All right, I like that. You heard that here. All right. And again, remind the folks that are listening or viewing, best way for them to be able to get in touch with you guys.
It's either through email, info@myheart, myhart.com. They can call me, 832-244-2427. And the information is on our website, www.myheartcommunications.com.
Wonderful. We really appreciate you taking the time to come on the show. Last final question. You guys are active members of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. Why, of all the various organizations that exist out there, why are you members of that one?
Oh, gosh.
It's the best chamber. I mean, we looked around and it was clearly the best. So.
It is the best. And actually, we love being with the chamber for so many reasons. It's actually a really solidly run organization. The people who are in it and the companies are solid. And we just love the people there. And we've enjoyed getting to know people as well.
That's wonderful. And I would agree with you. I'd say that the administrative team, it's not just a tagline. They really focus on being in business for business. And so we're excited that you're active members as well of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce, and appreciate your all the help that you're doing. And again, for those that if you didn't notice there, if you mentioned that you listened to this or you viewed the Guest in the West show, you can get a discount on services through My Heart Communications.
Yeah.
So really appreciate you coming in on the show, and I think we're gonna take a quick break here, and really appreciate you guys coming in on the show and sharing your story with us.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
All right. Let's first hear a word from our sponsor.
Hello, I'm Francisco Sanchez, Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for Harris County. April 1st is National Census Day, and it has never been easier to respond on your own, whether online, over the phone, or by mail, all while maintaining social distance and without having to meet a census taker. By being counted in the 2020 census, you will help determine funding for emergency services that are critical to helping us respond to COVID-19 and other disasters like flooding and hurricanes. We all count, and we all get to shape our future by participating in the 2020 census. You have until August 14th to participate, but don't wait. Do it today. Visit 2020census.gov for more information.
Hello, I'm Scarlett Horton. You may remember me from the morning news. At Beta World, our goal is to support small business owners with the resources they need to grow their companies without the burden of long-term contracts and expensive pricing. Beta World has locations in Houston and the Katy areas, equipped with top-level facilities, which include working shared spaces, ultra-high-speed internet, bilingual virtual assistant services, business center, conference, events, and training rooms with the latest audiovisual equipment. Additionally, Beta World has partnered with top quality vendors to offer their members with the services they need, such as accounting and bookkeeping, marketing, sales and business development, business consulting, and also funding. At the same time, Beta World sponsors networking events so business owners get new businesses, all of that starting at $8 a day. Call us today at 281-944-9116 or visit us at www.betaworldgroup.com to arrange a tour and to discuss your company needs. Beta World, let us be a part of your success.
Welcome back, everybody. Sherman here with Mutual Omaha, Guest in the West show. Appreciate everybody that came on the show today. Again, wanted to thank Matthew, Paul, Rhonda Cook. Of course, we had Becky and Susie of My Heart Communications. And they mentioned on the break that they do media constant training and helping folks. So excited. Feel free to reach out to them. As a reminder, everybody, if you weren't able to catch this episode and you want to listen to it, it's going to play every single day, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Go to the NowMediaRadio.com website. You can listen to it in audio format, or of course, if you enjoy the video and all its splendor, you can feel free, of course, to watch it there. If you want to be a guest on the Guest in the West show, you can reach out to Devin Wagner at events@hwcoc.org. And as a reminder, the Houston West Chamber of Commerce is still in business for business. And so all of their events and committee meetings have gone virtual. I know today, being Wednesday over the noon hour, they're doing a virtual orientation. And so they are there to be able to make sure that they have events that promote you and your business. And so feel free to just check out their website, hwcoc.org. You can check out the events calendar and you can see all the various activities that are going on. So really appreciate you listening in. This